Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our House Blackwood playthrough. Here we are just in Blackwood Vale after expanding in the last episode to claim all of the lordship of the Trident here to the east, the High Lordship, and we also then managed to claim our independence from the Iron Kings, as well as lots of other lords who are currently trying to do the exact same thing. As you can see, the Riverlands is currently a massive patchwork of colours, because literally everybody, apart from the Freys I think it is in open rebellion for independence or to overthrow the monarchy, all for different reasons, but we were the first to win our independence and we are now free. We just need to save up that 200 gold so that we can found our new kingdom and then once again be Blackwood kings like in the Age of Heroes. So it's probably going to take us a bit of time to save that up, so we'll unpause straight away to try and do that. I did notice as well whilst I was looking around off screen that one of the mud courtiers who live with the reeds in the neck has unfortunately died of pneumonia, leaving only one sole survivor of House Mud, Christopher Mud. So I really want to get him in our court as soon as possible and get him married as soon as possible. I did want to marry him to our daughter, but she's only four years old or so at the moment, so it'll be way too long until they can actually get married and have children. So we're going to need to get him in our court and get him making more muds as soon as possible, considering he is the last survivor of that ancient house, and we really don't want House Mud to die out. And then hopefully we've got a very good coup as well coming to Blackwood Vale as a commander. Our son-in-law, Prince Rickon Stark, about 4th or 5th in line in the north, maybe even lower than that actually, considering his older brothers may have had children. He's the 4th born son of Torrhen Stark, so he's never going to inherit the north, but we've got him coming down to Blackwood Vale with our daughter Bethany Blackwood. So here he is, Rickon Stark. Our son-in-law has arrived in our court, as well as his daughter Mariah Stark. Okay, so we've already got a Stark granddaughter, that's perfect. She hasn't developed anything of interest yet, and Bethany Blackwood is also back, which is perfect. And Rickon Stark, who's pretty impressive in martial, so he's going to make a decent commander for us. He's also got a weak claim on the lordship of Moat Cailin and the high lordship of the Barrowlands, which is interesting. Let's award an honorary title, make him one of our bodyguards, and we'll also straight away make him one of our commanders. Let's get rid of the lower down one. To the great Lord Mathis, your wisdom and mercy ledger, I accept your suggestion that Desmond and Sarah get married. Perfect. Let's put Rickon there, and of course I asked you guys to come up with some awesome first man names for 2 of our courtiers. There was 3, but one unfortunately vanished. I'm guessing he died. But yeah, you guys come up with a ridiculous amount of names, all of them which were absolutely awesome, which I do want to use in the series for now. So it was a bit of a headache trying to decide which ones to go with. I have just married them off as well now. But yeah, in the end, I went for, let's find them so we can show you which ones I did go for, but I am going to use some of the other names as well once we get more courtiers who need names. Okay, so we've got Baron Ash Tree, and a very nice sigil of a white tree with ash grey leaves on a black field, and then we also have Desmond Rex, a nice grey axe on a red background. So there are 2, well, they're not new courtiers, they've been commanders for a while, but there are new houses who have been raised to nobility. And we'll probably give them some baronies or something at some point. Maybe give them a castle or a city or something once we start expanding. Lord Robb of Eastmelt accepted Lord Osric of Carhold's peace offer. Okay, so we just now need to make a lot of money from somewhere. And I really don't know where we're going to get it from. Could obviously take a loan, but I don't think we'd be able to. How much could we actually loan? Treasure Hall and Ironsmith has sought out banks willing to lend you coin and has presented you with the options available. Harlan advises interest rates are slightly higher due to their perceived risk as a debtor. Okay, so they'd only lend us 67 gold from Bravos, and a minor bank would be the same, so we'll change our mind. It's not worth it for 67 gold. It could take us a hell of a long time to save up for this 200 coins that we need, so we're just going to have to forward along. At least it gives us time to let our new lords like us a bit more, as currently, even though we sent most of them gifts, where are they, our vassals, most of them from the higher lordships absolutely hate us. So yeah, we really need to get them on board a little bit more. Obviously we're converting these back to the old gods as well. We've got 3 provinces now fully converted, 4 that currently aren't. We are trying to convert Maidstone at the moment, which will give us all our original lands converted back to the Faith of the not Faith of the Seven, sorry, that's from playing too much Knights of the North. But yes, so hopefully we'll have all of this back to the old gods soon. I think whilst we're doing that, we won't expand while we do it. We need to get our lords to like us a little bit more, progress slowly and stabler. We really need to get that kingdom tier first, and then get the mud tier and re-colonise Old Stones and rebuild it. My lord Mathis Rosby is under attack from the Stormlands and is in need of aid. We implore you to join our coalition against our common enemy, so that our mutual interests will remain protected. Okay, I thought, yeah, Rosby was under the Halls before, wasn't it? So they've literally gone for independence as well, which is worrying, because that means that the Dragonstone and the Targaryens could start trying to swallow up some of these kingdoms, which I really don't want to happen. But, of course, we're not going to get involved. We really need to save up some money. We've got 190 gold to make, which is going to take a shitload of time. Right, special minor titles. A commander of Blackwood. Okay, which commanders disappeared? Desmond. Okay, it's none of our custom characters or Prince Rickon of the North, so that's good. Who have we got left? Okay, Simon, Lord of Blackrush. Only got 13 martial, but he's got some decent commanding traits. Flanker, aggressive leader, holy warrior, brilliant commander. So yeah, he's not too bad. His overall martial might not be great, but good enough. And then we've also got some family members we need to probably get some betrothals for. We've got our grandson, Waylon Blackwood. I don't know if we can actually sort out much in the way of betrothals for him, as he's not directly in our court, so we'll leave that for now. And then we've got our... Did we marry off our son? Yes, we did, to Lyanna Bolton. That's right. Then we've got our new daughter, Zaya Blackwood, who we obviously need to pick a betrothal for at some point. Let's get her the... let's go for this one, because I always go for humility. So let's go for a different one. Try and be a bit different. How are the Halls doing, actually? Are they actually winning in any of these independence wars that they are facing? We've got our spy master there still. You don't need to be there anymore. Let's call you back, and then we'll decide what we want to do with you afterwards. Where are you? Yes, call you back home, and we'll decide what to do with you in a moment. Let's have a look. So, Lord King Harwin II, the Black of the Iron Islands, he's currently defending against Lord Edmund II of Riverrun in Riverrun War for Lord Reaver John II's claim on the river. So he's actually going for the rivers. And they're hostile towards Lord Aegon of Dragonstone due to their war on rebelling vassal Lord Roland of Duskendale. So they're only actually fighting the Tullys, so everyone is involved on the side of the Tullys by the looks of it. But at least we managed to get our part done, and we can stay well out of it. What should we do with our spy master then? We could... What sort of plots could we go for? Could do something just to piss off the Brackens, I suppose, which is always fun. See Lady Dismira of Blackwood dead. Why would we want to kill our wino? Plot to fabricate evidence of Lord Edmund's treason. There's nothing really there that I want to go for. Is there any dangerous factions? Well, we've only got Liege Loyalists, which is Lord Axel Oakskin of the Blue Fork. Could send you scheming, but no one's actually currently against us. Who... Is there anyone in risk of revolting? Okay, Fieldstone might. They're not. In the best opinion of us, the revolt risk is quite high. What about general opinions from our lords? Yeah, Fieldstone's pretty bad. Obviously, the Brackens is horrendous. Could build a spy network there. Or should we just scheme there? We'll keep you not doing anything for now, Spy Master, because I've got a feeling we're going to get some factions coming soon, so I want to keep you available and ready for when that happens. I think it's only a matter of time before some of our lords, especially these followers of the Seven, I don't think it's going to be long before some of them are going against us. My lord, since I arrived in Blackwood Vale, there has never been a shortage of soldiers reinforcing the troops stationed there. Under our guidance, they believe fame and fortune awaits them. Your humble Master-at-Arms, Master Dickon Blackwood. Perfect, our prosperity goes up and our reinforcement rank goes up. Hopefully we can make a bit of coin off that. Currently trying to get a claim on Rushmore as well, so we can expand around Old Stones. And I would like to get the Malisters on side. I do love House Maester, so it would be nice to get them on side, convert them back to the old gods, and get everything bordering the Blue Fork and the Green Fork. It'd be nice to own all of around the Trident. Pretty sure that Willow Wood were our truce, so they've actually won their independence then. At age 19, your enemy, Petaya Bracken, was boiled to death on the orders of Storm King Algaric the Arrogant. Oh god. Okay, was he actually the Lord? No. But he was the Lord's heir, son and heir. Painful way to go. Shouldn't get involved with wars that don't consent. Look at that Tully host. Lord John Hotspur accepted Storm King Arglit the Arrogant's peace offer, so it looks like the Stormlands have took Rosberg. Which is worrying. I suppose the Stormlands will be trying to push up north now that the Hordes have been pushed out to reclaim the land that obviously once belonged to them before the Hordes started expanding. We'll just keep ticking along, making that lovely money. We're making loads of prestige and piety as well. It's a shame we can't use that to create a kingdom. We do gain a lot of prestige from doing that. Lord Roland of Duskendale accepted Lord Aegon of Dragonstone's peace offer. Does that mean that he's now took Duskendale, or was it a war? Oh no, it was a slave raid, wasn't it, if I remember correctly? That's okay then, as long as they've not expanded. Lord Artus of Last Half accepted King Torren the Bold's peace offer. Your ally Lord Artus Umber has been imprisoned in Winterfell by King Torren Stark of the North. Okay, we're not going to... Oh, he's been sent to the Night's Watch. That was very Stark of you, Torren. But he's not revoked the titles or anything like that, so that's good. Hostra has been a loyal and able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in aid of the Blackwood. It would be seen as the right and honourable cause to reward him with certain incomes and grants as to foster greater loyalty. Our priest. Arrange a reward. Damn, so whenever we make money, we always end up spending it. We can't really make him a knight. He's a priest of the old gods. That's absolutely stupid, but we want to keep him on side because he's obviously doing a very important job. Just send him 10 gold. We'll get the money eventually. It's just going to take a hell of a long time. And then we're going to end up losing it from pressing our claims. So I think once we get the claim on Rushmore, I may send... Actually, what we'll do... my Lord Heathens attacked me when I tried to spread the word of the gods. I barely escaped with my life, and now I am severely wounded again. Yeah, what I might do is send our diplomat instead to improve relations. Let's send him to Fieldstone, because the strong seem to hate us the most. Though I had thought my courtier Desmond Rax to be a more reasonable man, his request to be allowed to duel his rival, Lord Simon Shawnee, is slightly erratic. Desmond claims to be constantly subject to affronts from his rival and has asked for permission to defend his honour. Disallow it, but take no further action. We don't want our courtiers killing each other. Naima Martell has had history of the Roynish Wars added to their treasury, so it looks like the Martell Queen or Princess has died. But yeah, we won't look to expand until we get everybody under control, else it's all just going to cave in on us horribly. So yeah, let's forward things along, make some cash. My liege, I am pleased to report the success of my mission to Maidstone. The majority of the population have been converged to the Old God's faith. Your humble priest, Hoster. Excellent. Hoster's location, Maidstone, becomes Old God's. Perfect. Right. Now need to send you then to... We've done most of our old lands. Let's send you to the Blue Fork first. Just because, obviously, that's where an Old God ruler is ruling in House Ravenclaw. So they should hopefully convert a lot quicker and easier without causing more discontent in the realm. The recent conversion of Maidstone to Old Gods has caused great unrest in the unfaithful parts of your realm. Both noble and peasant feel threatened. Brilliant, so that lowers the opinion of us massively from a lot of lords. Let's continue forwarding along as we slowly build. It's probably going to be an episode of building and preparing. We just really need to get that kingdom tier. And then we can give away the High Lordship as well, which will obviously improve relations. And it will give us a hell of a lot more manpower as well in this High Lordship of the Trident as well then. Because we definitely need more manpower, as everyone in our Lordship of Blackwood Vale, Lordship of whatever it's called, they're not the biggest fans of us, so... Oh, and our sons come of age, I've just noticed. Iron King Harwin the Black accepted Lord Edmund of Riverrun's peace offer. King John III of the Trident has usurped the title Kingdom of the Trident from King Aharon the Black. Okay, interesting. So, Lord Aegon II of Dragonstone has declared Lord Aegon II's conquest of Cracklord Baron. I just hope he doesn't go any further than that. So, the Trident, there we go. The Vances are now Kings of the Trident. Interesting. Who is going to bend the knee to them then? Will it be all of the Riverlands? Apart from us, of course. We're not going to do that. We're Old Gods and they're obviously a Andor house. So has most... Okay, what are Acorn's Ridge doing, Pink Maiden? Are you just not involved? You're not independent, are you? No. Maybe they're just... I don't know. Who knows? We'll find out soon. I want to know if the Brackens and everyone are still bending the knee to those. The Freys are under their control now. Willow Wood is still fairly independent, so I'm not sure what's happening there. The Iron Islands are completely imploding, though. which is good. Serves them right for all those years of completely destroying the Riverlands and all its small folk. According to your Master-at-Arms, Dickon Blackwood, the peasants of Blackwood Vale are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. He suggests constructing a series of outposts along the roads of Blackwood Vale. The peasantry would feel much safer, and it might even lead to more peasants moving to the country. A safe peasant is a bit. For God's sake, we finally made 40 odd gold, and now we've got to spend 40 of it, but it will get the prosperity up, so we're going to have to do it. We'll make more money in the long run, but it's just frustrating that every time we get slightly close, we lose a load of money. Lord Mathis Blackwood, I hereby invite you to participate in the tourney of Fieldstone, where the knights residing near Fieldstone shall test their mettle. Well, we're not a knight, but yeah, let's go for it. Let's gain some prestige. We could even gain some money if we win. We're a decent fighter, aren't we? A skilled fighter. We could stand a chance. Lord Horroth of Blacktide is declared Lord Harloff of Blacktide's war for the Iron Islands. Okay, so House Blacktide have now declared themselves King of the Iron. It's all downhill for House Hoare, isn't it? The Lords of the Trident have approved the institution of a limited realm authority. Tourney of Fieldstone. After arriving in Fieldstone, the first day of the tourney began in earnest. You tilted against many lesser knights throughout the day, most of whom you unhorsed easily. Now, in the coming days, the final rounds of lists begin, and the opposition shall surely be more fierce. I shall ready my horse. The Tourney Herald announces the competitors of the next joust. You have been drawn against Sir Andrew Strong. The set of the air. Okay, well, he's a trained fighter too, but we should beat him easily. You mount your charge and take a lance from your squire and ride to the end of the list, and Sir Andrew does likewise. Then on cue, the horses break into a gallop. Steady. Here we go. As you close in on your opponent, you see an opening. You deftly guide your lance in to strike whilst evading their charge. Hit. You expertly struck Sir Andrew with your lance right in the middle of his breastplate, causing your lance to shatter into 1,000 pieces as he is sent flying from the saddle. The crowd gives a great cheer at your victory and is relieved to see Sir Andrew is unharmed. A fine hit, I must say. Awesome, hopefully we'll get to the final. Right. Is the Mud now old enough that we can invite him to court? Please don't be dead, please don't be dead. It's going to mess up so many of our plans if he's dead. Christopher Mudd. 16, yes. Can't invite him to court. Maybe if we send him a gift we can. Okay, he doesn't look very mud, he looks very Andal, but okay. We'll be able to invite him soon. How old is our son now? Lucas Blackwood, 15, so he's almost finished his education. Wow, he's very impressive. He could be our future Master of Laws. It'd be good if he could be a priest. You are declared the winner after defeating Sir Andrew Strong in a fine joust. No one can beat me. 5 prestige. We need the coin. We need to win this. We need the coin. The Tourney Herald announces the competitors of the next joust. You have been drawn against Sir Willem. You mount your charge and take a lance from your squire and ride to the end of the list, as Sir Willem does likewise. Then on cue, the horses break into a gallop. Let's have a look at him. Trained fighter. So we should win. Personal combat skill of 45. Ours is 60, so we've got a decent chance of winning this. Your opponent got the better... Well, of course we didn't. I've got the better of you when you met in the centre of the list. Your lanceman nearly makes a glancing blow on their armour while their lance hits true. Oh dear. Perfect. So Willem's lance strikes you square in the middle of your breastplate, exploding into many pieces as it hits. The force knocks the wind out of you and sends you flying from your horse. You are left lying in the dirt, defeated as the crowd cheers Sir Willem. Ouch. I suppose. We're not through all these tourneys anyway. Sir Willem is declared the winner, defeating you and eliminating you from the tourney. Get screwed, dickhead. I only reached the semi-finals of the tourney, having been finally knocked off my horse by a superior jouster. Though my glory is lessened this day, I can still claim a purse for reaching the final round. Okay, so we've got 10 gold and some prestige. Hopefully that's enough gold to invite Lord Christopher Mudd. Let's send him a small gift. Can we invite you to court, Lord Mudd? No. Okay, I'll just force move you then for what we have in store. I definitely want you in our court, so I'm gonna force you to move. I don't care. And there we go, Christopher Mudd is now our courtier. Right, let's arrange a marriage for you. We want to get you married as quickly as possible to an old god worshipper, someone who's going to be able to give you children quickly, as soon as possible. Anyone around your age will do. If there's anyone who supports the old gods around your age, that is anyway. Doesn't look like the... Okay, here's some. 17-year-old, barely a hill clanswoman. Looks like she's about the only one, to be honest. Okay, and there's Condon. Okay, old gods. Oh no, let's go for the... Where was that other one that was around the same? 17. Let's go for her. Send. Want you to start making mods as quickly as possible. Sir Damon and Sir Kenneth Paig were the next to joust in the list. After many tilts and broken lances, Sir Kenneth was eventually unhorsed, leaving Sir Damon to be declared the winner. So he's the winner of the tourney. I'm guessing then Sir Damon, whoever he is. He fought well. fought very well. We just need to make that money. After many tilts over several days, only 2 knights remained undefeated. Sir Willem and Sir Damon faced each other in the final joust. After many tilts of finally executed jousting, Sir Damon was unhorsed, leaving Sir Willem to be declared the winner of the tourney. He truly deserves it. At least we're now not Lord Reaver. It really annoyed me that that was the case. But to the heroic Lord Mavis, peace with you. I accept the suggestion that Tristafar and Lysera get married. Perfect. Now hurry up and get some mud children, please. Tourney of Fieldstone. Sir Osmond's tourney is finally over and it is now time to ride home, having competed gamely in the list. It was a fine competition. And we've only got 11 gold, so we're still nowhere near closer than we were before. Lord Aegon II of Dragonstone declared Dragonstone slave raid on Southstone. Really? It's a long way to go for a slave raid. I'm really scared of this Aegon. He's just a full-on slaver. Has got 2 children though, Aeron Targaryen and Rhaenyra Targaryen. And he's took her as a wife. Lady Rhaenys Visenya, and then yeah, he's took his daughter as a 3rd wife. You dirty old bastard. That's absolute. Oh, bloody Targaryens. Okay, right, let's just forward things along, let things convert. We just need that money desperately. Though I had thought my bannerman Lord Simon Storney to be a more reasonable man, his request to be allowed to duel his rival Desmond Rax is slightly erratic. Disallow it, but we'll take no further action. Hopefully we'll be able to colonise Old Stones at some point. It's going to cost us a lot of money to do so. I believe me and my family can do great things, therefore I will put my mind into actually implementing my ideas. Pride is not a sin. Okay, pride comes before a fool. Gain 10 piety, loses the trait proud, gains the trait stressed. Or one of 6 options will happen. Lose 0.5 health. Chance of gaining martial, diplomacy, stewardship, intrigue and learning. Okay, yeah, pride is not a sin. We'll go for it. It don't look like we lost any health or anything, so it doesn't look like we gained anything by doing that. Never mind. Oh, we're back on 20 gold. 10% of the way to being a king. Can't believe how much money you need. You just can't make any money until you start expanding. Okay, and now there's a massive Targaryen hostess marching around. Okay, King Ronald of the Mountain of Vale has declared Valeman Willow Wood War, Vacillation War. Okay, so they did actually stay independent, and now they're fighting the Vale, who are probably going to have a lot of money and a lot of manpower, aren't they? 24,000. But because they're forcing vassalization, hopefully people will come to their aid, because I want the Willow Woodlands, and I'd rather not be fighting against the Arryns to take it. It would have been a lot easier to take it from, obviously, just the people who live there now. My lord, Lord Mathis Willowwood, is under attack from Mountain in Vale, and is in need of aid. We implore you to join our coalition against our common enemy, so that our mutual interests will remain protected. Do you know what? Yeah, we'll aid you, just because we don't want the Vale getting any stronger. And we could do a bit of a war as well. Why not? We can get some land under siege. Maybe make some money. Okay, we've got a bit more manpower than we had before. Let's meet up in Blackwood Vale. Okay, and it looks like the Vances are also getting involved as well, which is good. That's a fairly decent army, I'm guessing, that the Vances will have. How many men do they have? 10,000. So if someone else joins as well, hopefully they'll have a decent amount of men. Okay, there's 10,000 Vale men marching out of the bloody gate. New Lord Commander on the wall. Brandon Snow. Oh, nice. Okay, let's start on House Zeal Wolf. Okay. Let's get our men together quickly. It's minor title. Okay, we need a new commander. That doesn't mean something's happened to one of our courtiers. It's not died, have they? Who's our current? So we've got Rex and Blackrush. So where's Greytree gone? Has he just randomly died for no reason? Or is he in our court somewhere and just can't get involved? He's probably died for no reason, as this game likes to do with courtiers for no reason. Oh, yeah, he's no longer in our court, so no idea what's just happened to him. Let's see if we can find him. Marshall, Rax, Blackwood, Ashtree. There he is. Oh, he died. Died of poor health. Oh, brilliant. So that house didn't last very long, did it? And he didn't have any children. Perfect. This game is so annoying sometimes. Right, get our men together here. I am scared of that Targaryen small kingdom. It's getting a bit scary. My lord Heavens attacked me when I tried to spread the word of the gods. I barely escaped with my life. That poor priest, he's had to go through some shit. Right, let's merge our army together. We've got Rickon, Desmond and Simon leading it. Can we not go for our We're not very good at it. Where's our son? Why is our son not on here? We'll leave it as it is then. Simon isn't too bad. Right, they're going to get absolutely crushed now, which is not a good idea. So, Vale has got a lot of manpower. Let's... Oh no, we don't want to go that way. Let's march this way to Harrenhal. Through the Bracken lands, because we want to avoid that Vale force and see if we can join forces with the Vance force that's gathering at Harrenhal. News from the Battle of Willowood, my lord. Your enemy, King Ronald Arryn, has been slain. He was killed in direct single combat by Sir Kenneth Rygor. Oh, well played. They're going to get absolutely slaughtered anyway because they've not got enough manpower. That's a huge advantage for them now that they've killed the king. Who does that leave in charge of the Vale now? Did he have a son? He had a son. Oh no. King Joffrey of Mountain and Vale. Okay, so who's... Ah, he had a younger brother than King Jonas. Ah, okay. 13 years old. His heir is Sir Artis Arryn. Okay, so there's a few Arryns around still. Right. Let's march our army onto Harrenhal. Let's join with the Vances. Lord Adam of Southstone accepted Lord Aegon of Dragonstone's peace offer. I'm really worried about them. Oh, an ash tree has just been born. Baron Ash Tree. He's just had twins. Oh, that's brilliant. And they'll be in our court as well, won't they? Perfect. Okay, that's good. We got quite lucky there. So after he's died, he's had a son and a daughter born. After death, 2 twins. That's perfect. So at least the house hasn't died out. Lord Mathis, in honour of the great esteem that I hold them, I hereby grant the Night's Watch expanded territory. The gift shall be extended a further 25 leagues south so that the watch may be better supplied and manned. I commend this initiative. I commend this initiative. We are of the old gods. We see the Night's Watch for what they are and respect them. Probably send some Blackwoods that way at some point. Right, let's try and get our men together here. Probably not going to have enough men to do anything. I thought they'd have more people joining on their side. Okay, Stokeworth has, but they've got 296 men. I would have thought more people would have got involved. Maybe like the Rock or someone. Let's have a look. Is there more lords involved? No, literally Blackwood, Stokeworth and Vance, that's it. So this could end badly. We'll attach our men. We've got 11,000 men here now. That's not too bad. We may be able to do something against the Vale. If this Vance army manages to get to us as well, we'll have nearly 14,000 men, so we may be able to do something. We've also got 86 gold now as well, which is awesome. So we are managing to save up money. But we're halfway to what we need. That's good. Awesome. Right, so I've got 13,000 men in Harrenhal. We'll attach ourselves to them. Let's let them... Oh god, they've got another 5,000 there. They've got another 2,000. They've got a lot of men. My lord, since I arrived in Blackwood Vale, there has never been a shortage of soldiers reinforcing the troops stationed there. Under our guidance, they believe fame and fortune awaits them. Let's hope so. Gain more prosperity and more reinforcements. Not that we have a lot of men anyway. We've got quite a lacking amount of manpower, to be fair. Hopefully once we become a king and we improve opinions of people's opinions of us, we'll get more manpower. We should surely be getting a lot more men from the Trident. Once it's a high lordship, hopefully we will. That's I'm thinking that's all the problem is. Right, they've got 24,000 men. That's bad. Yeah, 23, and that's going to improve them quite big and put them straight into the Riverlands, which we didn't want. We may have to go for the Bracken lands next, you know. If they get swallowed up, the rest is of the Trident, which we don't really want to go to war against. So we're probably going to take the Bracken lands next. We do obviously have our alliance with the Starks, so that'll work in our favour if we can get the Starks down here. I think, though, we'll end today's episode here, guys, and we'll carry this war on in the next episode, as well as carrying on our money. We're not too far off now, nearly got 100 gold, so hopefully we'll become kings in the next episode. Then we can continue to expand and hopefully colonise Oldstones. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to like, comment down below, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.